Initially, prior to pre-season kicking off, we had a group of 15 players, which would include people like Alex Hunt, Kieran Brennan, Hagan, Galvin, people like that. But obviously at that point, the manager was still looking to fill his first team squad, so 8 of these lads left us and did the pre-season with the first team, which left us with 7 players. And to be honest, we were very, very young the first year, a lot of them first year at under 23s, under 18 last year. So it was a bit of a shock to their system, to be honest with you. I've always said with the 23 group that I would try and treat them like a first team environment, because ultimately they're one step away from that scenario. They've had a really tough pre-season, but their attitude has been second to none. It's been brilliant. In the games programme, they have been thrown in at the deep end, I will say that. And results have been a bit disappointing, but 2 or 3 of the performances have been really, really good. And you can see that they are growing in confidence themselves. Initially, I think there were question marks going through their own brains as to, are they good enough, are they physically big enough, can they handle the stress of it? They've gone from a winning environment at under 18 where they were bigger, stronger, faster than a lot of players, to a losing environment where they're not as strong, not as quick, playing against senior players week in, week out, finding it difficult, results going against them. But they are growing, they are getting better, they are learning, they are improving, they are getting stronger. And from my point of view, I think it's been very enjoyable. It's been tough, don't get me wrong. We've only got 9 players plus 1 trialist for the last sort of week, and we're filling our team week in, week out with under 18s or new trialists every week to try and get any sort of consistency in patterns of play and set plays and things like that. It's been difficult.
Okay, yes, it's still your warm-up, but a little bit further, a little bit more quality. Start by going down the side, okay? Yes! Let's go. Let's go. Yes, oh my God. Pass you. Yes, fine. Good ball. Yeah. Come on, quicker. Come on, yeah, quicker. Good, push, pass, move, touch. The one who's going to be slow. Yeah. Keep it going. Good. Put each other under pressure. Come on. Don't get panic on it, alright? Stay calm. Don't you get worried now because I'm shouting more. Oh, could be one. Oh, lucky man. Keep it going. It's good. Pass. Who's going to make the mistake? That miscontrol or that one touch too many. Keep it going. Good. You're handling it. Keep it. Yeah. Quicker. Come on. Faster. Puncher. Good. Faster. Punch it in. Yes. Good. Yeah. Well done.
No excuses, we'll keep ploughing on with them. But the big benefit, which I'm sure you were going to touch on, is the fact that we've got 7-8 lads out, or 6-7 lads out on loan getting first team experience at lower league football. That's been brilliant for them. And the knock-on effect of that is our younger ones, first year pros, are getting a lot more minutes than they would have got had we kept these players in-house and that are out on loan.
You mentioned some of the lads who've been thrown in at the deep end, and it's obviously tough for them to get used to 23s football, but in the long term, no doubt they will benefit from that.
I think they ultimately will benefit for it. Yeah, I think the biggest thing for me is not the technical, tactical side of things, because they understand the game and they are technically decent players. It's the physical aspect and more so the mental aspect of it. When you're losing week in, week out, or going through ups and downs, which young ones will do, especially the first year at 23s. It's just trying to keep them grounded, trying to keep them positive, trying to focus on the positives that come from it, without neglecting the negatives, obviously. Going through the clips, going through the games, discussing things with them one-to-one or as a group. And as I say, trying to keep them grounded and keep them positive in relation to going for the next fixture.
And as you mentioned as well, the lads out on loan as well, it's a big opportunity for them, isn't it?
Fantastic, absolutely fantastic. I mean, some of the examples, Alex Hunt currently he's playing with a team that's top of the league. They're getting loads of plaudits. Potentially it could be a promotional season for him. And that is second to none in relation to experience for a young boy. Kieran Brennan's been up and down results-wise, playing at a big club at that level in Notts County, a fantastic traditional football club. Again, playing at the same level as Alex, really good level, really good test. Playing against men week in, week out, which is excellent. Sort of level down below, you're looking at the Waldocks and Galvins and people like that who are, again, getting a lot more bumps and bruises than they would do at under 23 football. And they're also, at the end of a 90 minutes, it means something. It means something to fans, and they've got people singing their name, or they've got people giving them a bit of stick, opposition fans, and that's something that you don't necessarily get at academy football. So from that side of things, I think they can only benefit, and it can only benefit the club in longer term. Yes, I'm frustrated when you're losing games at under 23 level, but this is the club doing it right. The longer term picture, this is them doing it right. If I'm keeping players in just to win an under 23 league, we're not doing it right. We've got to expose players to different levels, expose them to ups and downs, the pluses and the negatives that football brings, and at first team level there's nothing better. From under 18 to under 23 it's a big jump, and these lads that I've got now in this group are getting really tested. So all in all, I feel it's very, very positive for the football club.
I want to mention Jack Hall as well. He's had a couple of opportunities with the 23s this season, and he's been away with England. Huge for him. Absolutely
fantastic opportunity again, and that's down to his hard work. It's down to fantastic work he does with Nicky Weaver week in, week out. The first team have picked up on that, and he's now up training with them regularly, which is second to none for his development as well. But for a League One young goalkeeper to head off for the full national team of England at his age level, on a foreign trip, training camp and everything like that is just excellent news for us, and he's definitely one for the future.
And this Friday we've got Peterborough at Hillsborough as well. No doubt you'd like as many fans as possible to come down and back the boys in that game.
Oh, it'd be brilliant for the kids if fans were able to get along for it. It's another tough game. I think Peterborough have started really well at Cat 2. It's their first year at Cat 2. They're up there in sort of second place at the moment. Some good results. A really tough game for us as we fully expect. But as I say, the lads are picking up and seem to be improving, seem to be grasping exactly what they need, getting stronger. So I just hope they go out and give a proper account of themselves for the 90 minutes, and we'll be there or thereabouts. We've been in, listen, results haven't gone away, but we've virtually been in every game that we've played this season. So and that's all you can ask for, and if you keep doing that, eventually things start to go your way.